Hey everybody, we just want to make a quick video to tell a little bit about what God is doing right now in campus outreach. And first off, we just want to say thank you so much for all of your prayers and your financial support and joining together with us as a team, because we would not be able to be in ministry right now if we did not have the body of Christ, you, coming alongside us and being a team together with us. And so we just want to say thank you from the very bottoms of our hearts. And we just want to share a couple things about what God is doing. And one of the really cool things that's happening right now is at the Global Resource Center, which is our office. We have been hosting and training about 40 different missionaries who are going to be going all around the world. And they're going to be in a program called LEAD. And in this program, they will not only share the gospel with the lost, but they'll also learn how to disciple new believers that will come to faith. And they'll also be raised up into leadership development so that when they come back to the United States after their time in their country for the next 2 years, when they come back, they'll have the leadership abilities to be strong, solid Christians in a world that desperately needs the gospel, so that when they become lawyers or bankers or politicians or jet flyers, whatever they are, they'll be ready and equipped with the gospel of Christ, and they'll make an impact wherever they are.
So Connor and I are both serving on the advancement team at the Global Resource Center. And recently I've been working on a project sorting through expansion requests. So basically churches from all over the world will contact us and ask us to send them a team to launch a new campus ministry on their local college campus. And it's just really exciting to see all of the different locations around the world that God is stirring the gospel, planting seeds, and these people are requesting that we come and join them in the work of advancing the kingdom. So it's been really fun.
Yeah. And if we can, we just want to share a story really quickly about what God is doing in campus outreach through the story of Sophie, who is now one of our staff members and a believer. But when she was in college, she was an atheist, and she came across one of our staff members just at a local event. And they began to talk and have coffee and share about Jesus and the Bible and started to talk about these things. And Sophie was really confused and just asked the staff member, "What are you doing here?" And the staff member stopped and said, "Well, believe it or not, there's actually people in the United States who are financially supporting me, and they're paying for me to be here just so I can share the gospel with you." And Sophie just paused and said, "Well, will you tell them that I said thank you?" Sophie is now a believer, and we just want to say thank you ourselves for joining together with us in the ministry at Campus Outreach. And this is just one story about what God is doing, but we've actually written out another 4 stories for you down below that you can kind of hear and see what God is doing in different parts of the world, and so that you better know how to pray for the ministry.
Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch our video and to read our newsletter. It means a lot to us. And just a couple of prayer requests that we have. The GRC, the office where we work, plays just a small role in the bigger CO movement, the International Campus Outreach Movement. But our office has been doing some in-house renovations, both literally with some new equipment and some new desks and that sort of thing. But also internally, we are praying and talking together as an office community to try to discern what God would have our cultural values be for our office particularly. And so we just ask that you would join us in prayer for that these core values would be established, not just for us, but also for the next generation of CO staff. We really want it to be spirit-led and biblical, and so we would love your prayer for that. And then also, Connor and I both start summer classes next week, and we're going to be learning Hebrew, and it's actually really cool. We've already started a little bit, but it's going to be really tough, and we'd love your prayers for just this season of balancing seminary and ministry. It's a really wonderful season, but it can also be a really challenging one. So please be praying for us in that.
Thanks, everyone.